Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn is strongly determined to become a teacher because she realizes how important education is in improving people's lives. Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn places importance on educational quality and opportunity. Her Royal Highness has been devoting her life to support education of children, youth, and the people in need, even in the rural areas all over the country. Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn has initiated and given many ideas to the government and the private sector to make them happen both in Thailand and internationally. On the auspicious occasion of the 60th birthday anniversary of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn in 2015, the Secretariat Office of the Teachers Council of Thailand, in association with relevant organizations in the field of education, was granted a permission from Her Royal Highness to establish an international award under the name of Princess Mahachakri Award to select the most outstanding teachers from 10 ASEAN countries and Timor-Leste to receive the Princess Mahachakri Award from Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn. Maternal instinct of a mother of a child with special needs is one of the factors driving Madam Haja Ratnawati binti Haji Muhammad to teach and develop the basic skills for her students who have extreme developmental difficulties and learning disability. For example, those suffering Down syndrome, Tourette syndrome, and autism. 16 years of her dedication as a special education teacher, she often shares her knowledge and teaching techniques for teachers in and outside her school in order to help special students to be able to study with other students. She also works with the Special Education Organization, Ministry of Education, to share her teaching techniques relevant for students with different needs. By sharing focus on communication with parents and invite parents to participate in their children's development. In recognition of her dedication on supporting her students to be able to take care of themselves and live a happy life, she was presented with the prestigious Excellent Teacher Award by His Majesty the Sultan of Brunei Darussalam.
Syukur Alhamdulillah dengan terpilihnya saya sebagai penerima Princess Mahachakri Award 2015 ini merupakan satu penghargaan yang amat besar yang pernah saya perolehi sepanjang pengalaman saya berkhidmat. Ianya sungguh memberikan saya sumber inspirasi dan semangat untuk bangkit lebih bertenaga, bertekad untuk bekerja lebih kuat, memperjuangkan hak-hak pelajar-pelajar yang berkeperluan khas ke tahap yang maksimal dan membuka mata masyarakat supaya lebih prihatin dengan hak mereka untuk mendapatkan ilmu pengetahuan, bersosial dan menyumbang sesuatu kepada keluarga, pada masyarakat dan negara, walaupun dalam kuantiti yang sedikit tapi sangat bermakna.
After the genocide, Cambodia needed to develop human resources in order to restore the country. It is the main reason that Miss Tosh Bandao started her teaching career, aside from having a father as a teacher. Miss Tosh Bandao teaches English at Wat Bo Primary School in Siem Reap. She focuses on student-centered teaching techniques and paying attention to every student, ranging from high-performance students to students with learning disabilities. During the educational reforms in Cambodia, Ms. Tosh Bandao was awarded with the National Excellent Teacher Award. Her fruitful work resulted in her students and sharing her teaching materials and new teaching approaches to her colleagues, which contributed to the overall development of teaching. ទោះជាដល់ពេលនេះក៏ដោយការងារតែមួយរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺនៅក្នុងវិស័យអប់រំរហូតដល់ពេលដែលខ្ញុំចូលនិវត្តន៍
ហើយទោះបីជានាងខ្ញុំចូលនិវត្តន៍ក៏ដោយក៏នាងខ្ញុំនៅតែអាចមានទឹកចិត្តជួយដល់គ្រូចំនួនក្រោយដែលគាត់ចង់បានបទពិសោធន៍ពីនាងខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំអាចផ្ដល់ឲ្យបានដោយមិនរុញរាហើយនាងខ្ញុំសន្យាថានឹងព្យាយាមពង្រឹងសមត្ថភាពរបស់ខ្លួនឯងឲ្យកាន់តែប្រសើរតាមទៀតទៅលើចំណេះដឹងភាសាក៏ដូចជាទៅលើបច្ចេកវិទ្យាជាដើម
Mr. Herwin Hamid, science teacher and head of the computer laboratory from junior high school at Kendari in Sulawesi, has gained admiration as a model professional teacher for the golden age of education in Indonesia. This recognition was a result from his enthusiasm to pursuit of knowledge in order to develop both his own and his students' potential. He often shares his knowledge in using technology to improve teaching to his colleagues. The dream to be a teacher since childhood makes Mr. Herwin Hamid love this profession and never stop developing himself and the education community. Aside from scientific publication, he also has another outstanding work, which is developing mobile phone applications for teaching. He received the Information Technology Award for his development of physics teaching materials to promote education in the region.
Terpilih menjadi nominasi Princess Mahachakri Award itu merupakan sebuah kebanggaan bagi saya. Ini merupakan hasil dari jeripaya dan karya-karya yang telah saya perbuat untuk kemajuan dunia pendidikan di kota saya dan secara umum di Indonesia. Dan sekaligus menjadi sebuah tanggung jawab yang besar bagi saya untuk lebih mengembangkan potensi diri, lebih berkreasi, lebih berinovasi untuk menghasilkan karya-karya pendidikan yang lebih baik nantinya ke depan.
Mrs. Kamsoy Wong Sampan, French, History, Geography, Political Science teacher at Vientiane High School, has dedicated her life to education for 38 years. She pays close attention on focusing the exchanges between teachers and students, asking questions to check the students' understanding before the end of each lesson, and concentrating on developing students with low academic performance to perform better. She exchanges teaching techniques with her colleagues, and she is a trainer of the French language in 4 provinces, and she is a key human resource in training new teachers as well. She is an author of a junior high school textbook, and together with the Institute in Paris, France, she co-authored a number of electronic textbooks for students in elementary and lower secondary schools. She has received many awards in recognition of her achievements from the governor of the Vientiane municipality and from the Ministry of Education and Sports of Laos PDR.
ประเทศจะมีความเจริญรุ่งเรืองสามารถเข้าเทียมทานกับอาเซียนก็คือกับเท่าเทียมกับบรรดาประเทศที่มีความเจริญก้าวหน้าในโลกจะต้องมีการพัฒนาการศึกษาโดยเฉพาะพัฒนาทรัพยากรมนุษย์โดยเฉพาะอันที่สำคัญที่สุดกับเจ้าคิดว่าเพื่ออยากให้ยกบทบาทหญิงชายให้เท่าเทียมกันผู้หญิงของพวกเราจะต้องได้รับการศึกษาที่ดีสิ่งดังกล่าวนี้จึงมีการกระตุกซุกอยู่ให้เขาเจ้าเลือกอาชีพครู
He teaches information technology at Taman Bukit Maluri Secondary School with an expertise in information technology and communications technology. He has created innovations which have won him international awards. Mr. Sainuddin Sakaria has been entrusted by the Ministry of Education of Malaysia to help develop ICT courses and has also been appointed as a trainer for the use of English for technology and communication at the national level. In addition to generously giving assistance to teachers in many schools, he is also a modern teacher who focuses on inspiring students in many countries and providing students opportunities to exchange knowledge with teachers and overseas friends through technology. Mr. Sainuddin Sakaria is a professional teacher who is the pride of all education organizations in Malaysia.
We presented the Princess Mahachakri Award. I hope I'll share these new teaching and learning strategies with other teachers of different races, cultural, and geographical background throughout the Asian nations.
From the days of being a volunteer teacher while waiting for her high school exam results because she felt such a pity for the children that do not go to school, today, Miss Yi Mon So is a respectable senior teacher who teaches in English, the Burmese language, biology, and agriculture farming in order to create a career for her students in parallel with the ethics guidance. Ms. Yi Mon So has been honored and recognized by students, fellow teachers, and the community at large. She has been presented with a Good Teaching Award as her tremendous efforts on her profession with the principles in the development of knowledge for students that were recognized. For example, her work includes providing students with agricultural knowledge so they will prepare nutritious meals, teaching professional health care that the students can share with the society, and making libraries to be a comprehensive source of knowledge for the students.
စာကိုလည်းတင်လူကိုပြင်ဆိုတဲ့အတိုင်းကလေးကိုကျမတို့ကစာပေပညာချက်တွေသင်ကြားပို့ချပေးတယ်လို့သူတို့အတွက်စာရေးတာတွေကောင်းဖို့စီကံတွေကောင်းဖို့နိုင်ငံသားကောင်းတွေဖြစ်လာဖို့လည်းကျမတို့ကလေ့ကျင့်ပြုစုပြောထောင်ပေးရပါတယ်။ဒါကြောင့်မို့လို့ကျမတို့ရဲ့အသက်မွေးဝမ်းကြောင်းလုပ်ပါဆိုရင်ယခုလက်ရှိဘဝမှာလည်းကောင်းတယ်လို့တန်တရားအတွက်လည်းကောင်းတော့အသက်မွေးဝမ်းကြောင်းလုပ်မှဖြစ်တယ်လို့ကျမဟာခံယူထားပါတယ်။ဒီလိုမျိုးအသက်မွေးဝမ်းကြောင်းကိုလက်တွေ့ကောင်တယ်ပေါ်နေရတဲ့ဆရာမဘဝကိုလည်းကျမဟာခုံယူပါတယ်။
In San Jose, the Philippines, there is a community of indigenous people at Sitio Clolang, where previously had no electricity, and Sitio Datal Salvan was also without an irrigation system. Yet, there are two schools located within these two communities. Being a messenger, Mr. William Moraca was tasked to deliver letters to all the schools under the Ministry of Education, which allowed him to meet with the children and people in both communities. Today, he is the principal of the Clolang Primary School and also teaches at the elementary school of Clolang Datal Salvan. Together, there are up to 260 students at these schools. Both schools are only 28 kilometers away from downtown, but separated by rivers and a mountain range. Mr. William Moraca developed his own designs of windmills and irrigation systems by using magnetic forces. These systems not only generate electricity for schools, but also provide for the village and in neighboring communities. His strong commitment has enabled him to change the education system as well as changing the quality of lives of people in the community. Mr. William Moraca was awarded and honored to be a model teacher for his continuous development of innovating low-cost teaching materials for schools in remote areas.
Masaya magturo kahit mahirap dahil sa sitwasyon ng lugar namin. And then sa pagpunta lang dito akyat pabalik, napakahirap talaga. And then pero pagdating mo dito sa eskwelahan, makikita mo yung mga bata na masigasig din sila na matuto. So, yun. Kami din na-inspire din kami bilang mga teachers na magturo din sa kanila. And hindi lang sa mga bata, pati yung mga parents namin.
Wang is a very caring teacher. She took time to listen to my problems and gave me advice.
I remember that once I scored a 0 for my test in primary 3. I do not dare to speak in class because I was scared that my friends will laugh at me. All that changed when Mrs. Wang taught me since last year. She encouraged me to speak up in the class. I'm now braver to spell words on the board.
Mrs. Wang Lim Ai Lian has dedicated herself to teaching children with special needs. Children with learning disabilities and those who have unfortunate family issues. She is the principal as well as an English and mathematics teacher. Her unique teaching technique is that the whole class will study together. It promotes teamwork, and by using music therapy initiative, it creates an incentive to learn. She is also part of a research and development program specifically for students with special needs. For over 20 years, Mrs. Wang Lim Ai Lian has helped children with special learning needs to discover hidden talents in themselves. She believes that every student has the potential to overcome their own limitations with proper family and teacher support.
To me, what sets education apart is a focus on a child's strength and building upon it. A teacher's heartbeat lies in shaping lives and molding the future generations for greater success ahead. Once we awaken the latent potential in them, it will be unstoppable.
Profesor Lale, ora pilera makleu. Sirane iha, serviço hamutu kalai. Ita tu hare lavari kine capacidade ne, toi henebe, lavari kine imaginane, bele toi henebe. Amita tu hamutu amidia nansana. Ao oriente professor. Buat debe maklita durante conhece curso escola fom, ne ita tem que aplica loro palavari.
Even though most students have been abandoned by their families and parents do not give priority to education, Mr. Julio Simon Madeira is strongly committed to changing his students' lives by creating a new atmosphere for learning by trying to motivate students to participate in the class. Mr. Julio Simon Madeira is a teacher trainer and helps develop a new generation of teachers. He has an alliance from the local community. He has been praised by fellow teachers and educational organizations as a pioneer focusing on student-centered methods. And he never stops developing education for the children of Timor-Leste.
Mrs.
Tranti Toidung, headmaster and English teacher at Lee Ngok Han Elementary School, is the key human resource to drive education reform and student development by initiating new models of the elementary school or Vietnam New School Model, which was released to more than 3,000 elementary schools across the country.
Người con tài trí vẹn toàn giúp non sông phò vua giết giặc chúng em những nụ đào sinh thắm dạng nơi.
She has received good cooperation from fellow teachers in the promotion of democracy in schools with the slogan volunteering and agreement, with a flexibility in management focusing on life skills by creating a learning environment that promotes interactions in the classroom. She has an influence on other teachers in the school and in the province of Lao Cai, Vietnam, as a model in the profession and management work.
Thì với cái việc mà xây dựng điển hình, nhân rộng điển hình ở giáo dục tiểu học Lào Cai đến thời điểm hiện tại, giáo dục tiểu học Lào Cai chúng tôi tuy là một tỉnh miền núi nhưng cũng khẳng định được cái vị thế của mình. Ngày hôm nay, đây cũng là một cái giải thưởng có thể nói với tôi là một áp lực rất lớn, đi đôi với cái việc vinh dự, tự hào nhưng mà tôi cũng xác định được cái trọng trách của mình. Sau đây mình sẽ làm gì?
Mr. Chalermporn Pongthirawan has been an experienced science teacher at Surat Pitya School for over 35 years. Mr. Chalermporn focuses on the practical learning through the science projects which help train thinking skills in a continuous and systematic way, as well as teamwork, as it is an important skill for learning in the 21st century. In addition, students can practice creating innovations from anything around themselves. Learning through science projects with Mr. Chalermporn Pongthirawan can also change their attitudes towards the subject that they believe is difficult, like science, and enable them to apply the thinking process with their daily lives. Moreover, this allows them to practice their tolerance and effort to overcome the problem for the success that lies ahead. Many students can create innovations that are recognized both nationally and globally. Mr. Chalermporn Pongthirawan has been praised as a teacher who changes his students' lives by teaching them how to think scientifically, and his selfless dedication even after school hours makes Mr. Chalermporn Pongthirawan an inspiration for his fellow teachers in terms of teaching methodology and his friendship for everyone. Mr. Chalermporn Pongthirawan, the teacher who promotes and creates many benefits to the Thai education system.
ผมคุยกับนักเรียนตลอดนะครับว่าเธออยากจะเป็นคนสร้างหรือเธออยากเป็นคนซ่อมถ้านักเรียนอยากจะเป็นคนที่ซ่อมเนี่ยก็ไปเรียนหมอแต่ถ้าหากว่าต้องการเป็นคนสร้างคนเนี่ยก็มาเรียนเป็นครูเถอะ
Because quality of education depends on the quality of teachers. Teachers' quality affects the creation of quality people. The Princess Mahachakri Award, the pinnacle of a teacher's achievement.